EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And that one will bounce out of the... of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. And his first look is incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they work this run upfield across the 45. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. They'll run it with Jones. And room there to work it inside the 25. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll run here with Dillon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. On second and goal, Rodgers flushed out right. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. On second down, Cousins again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Off the play fake, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 56 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers dancing to his left. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. On first down, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Rodgers going to throw. Being chased out left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did,
that's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 31 yards, and the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins gives way to Cook. And some space here. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 12-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 1st down. Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack on it. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Man open, here is Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, But you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Cousins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Into the secondary past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A first down throw for Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Cousins. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points, as time will run out on this first half. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just look.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And room there to work it inside the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete to Adams. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On play action, Cousins. Open man here is Conklin.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 22, Cousins. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Cousins now to throw on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And some room to roam now. There he goes, right side. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Again, it'll be Dillon. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Dillon. And this time he is in. A.J. Dillon punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40. The 20.
That's all you got?
And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Second down, another shot for Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. On second down, Dillon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On third down, Ayers Jones. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing